Okay, so what if you could create an incredible, professional-looking instructional video using nothing but your words? It sounds kind of wild, right? But today, we're going to break down a game-changing method that lets you do exactly that. No camera needed.
You've got the knowledge for sure. You know how to dice an onion like a pro, or maybe how to fix that leaky faucet everyone has. But the idea of setting up lights, finding the perfect camera angle, or, let's be real, just being on screen, well, it can feel like a huge barrier, stopping you before you even start. And this right here, this is the creator's dilemma. Sound familiar? Maybe you don't have a $1,000 camera just lying around, or a whole day to dedicate to shooting. Maybe you're just not comfortable being the star of the show. Or maybe you've opened up some editing software and it just looks like the cockpit of a spaceship. These are all real roadblocks. But what if we could just sidestep them completely?
Well, that brings us right to the no camera solution. It's an incredibly powerful way to turn your expertise into a high-quality video, but using a completely different set of tools.
This is where your whole mindset has to shift. Imagine this. The most important production tool you have isn't a lens. It's your script. The detail in your writing is what creates the visuals. It's a total flip in how we think about making videos.
So, what do we call this? Well, the official term is AI-assisted video production. It's really just a method for using AI to generate all your visuals. You know, your B-roll, your cutaways, all the imagery that makes an explainer video super clear and engaging.
And the best part? It follows this really simple three-phase workflow. First, we have the blueprint. Second is creating the visuals. And third, we're bringing it alive. Let's break down each one.
So, phase one, the blueprint. This is where it all starts. And your script is more important than ever because it's not just narration anymore. It's basically the instruction manual for creating every single visual in your video.
This slide just illustrates the shift in thinking perfectly. A traditional shot list is for a human, right? It's simple. But an AI-ready script, that's a prompt for a machine. So instead of just saying, show someone with a wrench, you have to describe the exact image you want, down to the shiny silver, the bright garage lighting, the whole 9 yards. Specificity, that becomes your new superpower. All right, phase two, the visuals. This is where the magic really happens. We take those super specific prompts we wrote in our script and we feed them into an AI image generator. Let's go back to our how to dice an onion video for a second. Instead of trying to set up a complicated kitchen shot, we just write a prompt like this one. Look at the details: photorealistic, chef's knife, horizontal cuts. Every single one of those words is crucial. And boom, this is the result. That text prompt generates a perfect, crystal clear image of that exact step. There's no camera, no lighting rig, and definitely no reshoots needed. You just get the perfect visual, created entirely from words. It's pretty amazing. Now, of course, a video needs more than one image, so the key to making it look professional is consistency. You have to pick a style, like photorealistic, and just stick with it in every prompt. You do the same thing for lighting, and most importantly, you generate a unique, clean image for every single step in your process. And that brings us to the final step, phase three, bringing it alive. We've got our stack of beautiful, consistent images. So how do we actually turn them into a dynamic video? This is all done in the edit. You use simple animation to add motion, a slow pan and zoom across an image. You might have heard it called the Ken Burns effect. That alone makes a huge difference. Then you layer on graphic overlays, text, some smooth transitions, and of course, music and sound to make the whole thing feel polished and alive. See that? That slow, subtle motion, that's the Ken Burns effect. It's such a simple technique, but it completely transforms a static picture into a dynamic scene. It guides your eye and makes the whole experience way more engaging by really focusing your attention on the important details. So when you put it all together, what does this all mean? Well, this process doesn't take you out of the creator's chair. It actually puts you more firmly in it. You are the director, your script is the camera, and your prompt is the perfect shot every single time. So with all those technical barriers just gone, the only question left is, what knowledge do you have that's worth sharing? What skill will you teach the world first?